Boy, Canada looks like they're effed. They already had an insanely high tariff on the Dodge Charger coming out of Windsor assembly, and the same thing for the Chrysler minivan, the Pacifica. But it looks like it's about to get worse as the Trump administration just levied an extra 10% tariff on Canada over a commercial. Oof. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yes, it looks like we could start seeing some work stoppages again at Windsor Assembly here soon. The tariffs have already been in place between the United States and Canada. And, it hasn't been good, especially for work at Windsor Assembly. And, look, it's not doing Dodge any favors to import those Dodge Chargers into the United States and having to pay that every time one of those VINs go across the border. It sucks. Now, add 10% to that because, and I'll show you the article here. I don't really pay attention to much that CNN does, whatever, but they posted this over here and it's true. Over a Reagan ad that might be AI and not actually real, the president has slapped another 10% tariff on Canadian products, including cars and trucks, and suspended all trade negotiations with Carney. Now, he's doing stuff with China right now. They're trying to sort that stuff out. So I don't know when we get back to Canada. So I don't know how much or how long, Stellantis has to eat an extra 10% tariff on these cars. You got to think, that Dodge Charger right now, even with the inline six version, is pushing 70 grand, right? And in some cases, a little bit more. So a little bit over 10 grand, a little bit over 10 grand. I mean, a little bit over 70 grand. And you're basically adding another 5,800 to $6 grand in tariff to it. I know you're gonna say, well, it's 10%, shouldn't it be $7 grand? It's not exactly like that, because there is some stuff that is exempt on the car from the USMCA, but we're still looking somewhere like between 5,500 to $6 grand in cost for Stellantis every time they put one of those across the border, just off of that, not mentioning the other 25%. So it's like, or 30%, whatever it was. So it's like, now you're going to pay 40%. You think Stellantis is going to eat 40% of what that car could be worth off the line to sell them here in the United States? Hell no. Hell no. I would not surprise me if you see a notification that they're going to stop or shut down Windsor Assembly temporarily until they can sort this out, because it doesn't make financial sense for the company to build those cars. They're not going to make any money on them here. Not with that big of a tariff. Just not going to happen. And it's the same thing that they're talking about in Mexico right now with the Dodge trucks. I mean, with the Dodge trucks, with the Ram trucks, and them moving that 2500 production to the United States. Now, Filosa's already hinted at that. We already told you that we knew that was coming. And we've seen some of the internal documents and memos and stuff talking about moving at least the 2500s back. But now they're talking about 2500 and 3500. So we'll see. Now we know Warren Assembly's already got a new vehicle awarded to them. And that's the Ram SUV, which is basically a Wagoneer, a Grand Wagoneer with a Ram body on it. But if they're going to be doing those, I think they could also fit some 1500s on that line. Maybe they move a lot of the 1500 production over to Warren Assembly, and then, Shap picks up the 2500. We'll see. But we know for sure that Windsor is in a lot of trouble. Windsor is going to be in a lot of trouble if this tariff sticks. and they were just getting excited and talking about how they're bringing back shifts, and all. You can miss all that. You can miss all that. And I find it interesting because even when, they were interviewing Filosa here a couple weeks ago, I did a video on this, and the reporter asked him directly, does this mean you're shutting down Canada and Mexico production? And he totally avoided that question. Totally avoided it. That should tell you something. Anyways, our Dodge Challenger RT giveaway, if you want to win a car that's already here in America and doesn't have a tariff on it, you can do that. We do have a V8 Challenger. It does have a red-eye hood. It is not a red-eye. You can win that vehicle by going to tksgarage.com, picking up anything on the website. Everything on the website is 100x entries from now until the end of the month. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Go over to tksgarage.com if you want to pick up some entries for a chance to win this Dodge Challenger RT. First place is going to get the car. Second place is going to get $1,000 in cash. You see the people that win, they're in my comments on a regular basis. So good luck. Shout out to Kimmy. I saw she just put an order in the other day for something else. One of the people that have bought a ton of stuff through our store, and I believe she won second place on our first giveaway. So, and I've seen Mo Parshan and a bunch of the other guys, Justin and a bunch of the other guys that have won here in the comments on this specific giveaway. So, good luck to everybody. Everybody has a fair shot here. Closes out on Halloween at midnight, so November 1st, midnight. And then we do that announcement November 15th live. Now, I will be at a Dodge event. I don't know if I can say what it is, but I will be at a not public event for something for Dodge, and I'll get into that when I can. But it's going to be interesting. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Go check out our second channel, Auto Intel Daily. I'm doing a lot more of the intelligence stuff in terms of leaks and things that are coming over there. And we're probably going to do a lot of videos over there in the future, so stay tuned. But anyways, till next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends. Whoopee!